times to different people. It's kind of the thing, right? You're like, what do you guys take as coming out? Like, what's your coming out story? Either comment down below or DM me. My Instagrams are down below. Or when I came out as poly, I'm coming out. I have so many stories, I guess you could say, of different times I came out. But I guess my official coming out story, my official coming out time would be when I came out as poly to the world. Because to me, that's like, you know, obviously it has my sexuality in there, all this and that, but at the same time, yeah, let's just wrap it up and go into it, because I got some stories to say and how I knew that I am not straight.
It's not a rough life, it's a rough moment.
You will get past it and you will own it.
So it all started basically when I met my husband. I met him through church. I'm gonna do a story time on that. So that will be later on, details for later on. It all started when I met my husband. I used to be a very secretive person. I'm very enclosed, not very open about who I was or anything, but also because I didn't really know within myself of what I liked, or like, I didn't really know myself. For one, I was very confused. I was a very confused kid. I'm a very deep thinker, so imagine me as a kid. I always thought I was crazy. Yeah, it was just wild. And I was really into church. I would go to church every Sunday whenever I could. I'd go like with other people because my family wasn't in church. We would just go like on Sundays on the bus route. Yeah, I was like just really devoted to it. So I always like pushed different thoughts out the way. You know what I'm saying? And there was times where I'd be there at church and I'd be like, you know what, you hear the little angel and the little devil. The little devil was on both my shoulders and telling me like, no, try not to pay attention to the preacher when I'm trying to get right with God. And I'm over here thinking about females, and I was like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because the devil's really trying to get me, right? But like, why am I thinking about females? Why? You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. Like as I was a kid, like I was just always more attracted to females. Like when I would look at them, I'd feel some type of way, and I would just be more attracted to females. Like, damn, women are freaking beautiful. But I just thought of it as like, oh, I'm a girl. Like, we just think girls are pretty, right? Also, growing up, even to this day, like I don't see men as like sexy, fine, hot, cute. Like to me, cute is more like based on personality. So I've been telling my husband like, oh my goodness, you're cute. Or like my girlfriend, I tell her she's cute all the time. Like, I don't really consider like cute physical features. That to me, that's more your actions. You have cute actions, or you're like you're sweet type thing. But I never saw a guy as like hot or sexy or like fine or like damn. No, I think of females like that. I'd be like, damn, are you fine? Stuff like that. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to just always, move those thoughts around, like, not let myself think about those things. And plus, like, I was a virgin, so like I was never into like anything sexual. I never watched porn or anything like that. You guys probably think I'm lying, but like I'm serious. I didn't watch porn or nothing like that. Like, we were poor, so if there was a computer, we were all looking at the same computer. There was no time for me to watch porn, okay? Everybody was watching porn if I was watching porn, all right? That's how it was. I remember in high school there was a GSA, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, GSA. And like I was cool with everybody. So like I would go to GSA also because me and my sister would go to GSA because we were cool with people that were open about their sexuality. So we would go whatever, but I never thought of myself even attracted to like the females in my school. So I was like, nah, like that ain't me. I'm just going here to support. Basically, I remember this one time this girl texted me like, hey, wanna F? And I freaked out. I'm like, no, boo. Like I was scared of this chick too. I was like, no, that's nasty. Like how? No. Or maybe it's because I wasn't attracted to her, because I'm like, But I remember just moments of like growing up where I would be thinking like, ooh, that would be nice to be with a chick, but then I would never let myself think about it too hard. I was like, not raised, because my mom raised me to be like whatever I want. My mom raised us to love whoever we want and stuff. It was just me going to church. I was like, that's wrong. I'm supposed to be with a man and all this and that. I learned to like pray for my future husband, which is crazy because my husband is like everything I prayed for. So when I met my husband, he's the first person, well, okay, not the first person. I had a guy best friend because I was cooler with guys too. So hey, look, there's one red flag right there too. I was always like closer to guys than I was to girls. With girls, they're too catty and they're too like dramatic, you know? And with guys, you could like chill. So I was always cool with guys. Also because I used to dance. I used to break dance back in the day. Big girl ecstatic up in here. That's when I was like, what's up, homie, you know? And then when I met my husband, I stopped talking to him that much. But also we just like faded away, you know? Just like sometimes that happens with friends and like, you know, it just happens. Plus, I was like always talking to my husband 24/7. So it's like I had time for nobody else type thing. And well, yeah, I talked to my husband, me and him. I actually didn't like come up about it until we got married. We were like thinking about our fantasies and like what we thought about and stuff, and I was like, ooh, like yeah, I would do something like that. And that's how it came about. And then a few months later, I had my first girlfriend. So that was my coming out to my husband. My husband knew before I told my family, because obviously this is someone I like devoted my life to and I'm sexual with, so why not tell him my fantasies, right? And then a few years later, like since I was dating that girl, I was like always trying to hide it. I was always trying to keep a secret. I was like, nah, people can't know. But at the same time, I don't want her to feel like I'm like ashamed of her, even though I was ashamed of myself. It took a lot of years to accept myself, maybe like 5-6 years to really accept myself, even though my husband always accepted who. Down the line, maybe 2 years down the line, yeah, is when I came out to my sister because I had a girlfriend that was close by and I was like, so like this is what it is. She's gonna be coming around, so like she has to know. And my sister didn't really understand. She was like, why do you have to make her your girlfriend? Why can't she just be your best friend? And then you guys like do things like just keep it to yourselves type thing. And I was like, nah, like that's not what it is. And I think I just learned about polyamory, like what the word was. No. Did I? No, I didn't yet. I didn't even know what polyamory was yet. So at first I was like, I don't know, but I wanted to be serious with this chick, right? And so I didn't really know what to say. So I told my older sister and I told my younger sister, and they were like, what, really? And you know, it was like weird for me because I was so scared to what they were gonna think, but at the same time I was like, and then I told my mom, and my mom was like, I know. And I'm like, you knew, but you couldn't tell me? Like, you knew. This whole time I was growing up, you knew, and you couldn't tell me when I didn't know you knew. Okay. And she's like, I'm your mom. I know anything. You're my kid. And I'm like, now I get it because, you know, my kids are older. Now I get it. I'm just like, really? So I'm over here like hyperventilating and whatnot when you already knew. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, so that happened, but I still didn't come out to the world yet. I didn't come out to the world until what you guys saw, which I took the videos down. What you guys saw on YouTube is when I like came out to the world, which was last year, 2018, guys. I was what, 20? I didn't come out to the world until I was 23 years old. And this time I came out as polyamorous. Because to me, it's all about what's within, not just sexuality. It just happens to be that I like both. And that's the thing too, is I don't identify myself as bisexual, even though basically, right? But for me, I am DEMI-Sexual, which means, quote me if I'm wrong, I'm gonna put the definition right here for you guys to see and you guys to read it. DEMI-Sexual is when you don't have a sexual attraction unless there is a connection. I've learned this over the years about myself because sometimes I used to think like something was wrong with me, like maybe I'm asexual, but at the same time I know I'm not. So I realized that I'm DEMI-Sexual. I do not have a sexual attraction unless there is a connection. Like if we have a bond, like baby girl, get over here type thing, you know? That's me. I don't care about gender because to me that's just sex. You can feel pleasure with yourself, you know what I'm saying? So what is a pee-pee and with a vagina? It's still gonna give you pleasure regardless. So it's like, to me, it don't matter. Like, are you gonna fulfill my heart? Are you gonna love me for me? Are you gonna appreciate me? That's what matters to me, okay? So I'm demisexual. That's what I am, all right? But you could call me whatever you want. I really don't care. But that's what I'm gonna tell you I am. You know, some people from church, after they saw my videos, are like, ¿Qué tienes, chapis? What's wrong with you? ¿Qué tienes en tu mente? What are you teaching your kids? You're so perverse. You're using the rainbow in blasphemy. And I was like, boo-boo. First of all, I put the rainbow up just because I like the rainbow. It's not because I'm gay. Like, that's it. I'm sorry. I'm like being so extra because like I'm just so happy. It's coming out day. I want to share with you guys is come out at your time only, because sometimes it's so freaking hard depending on your background, depending on your family, depending on all of that. For me, it was hard because I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of who I am, and I thought I was wrong. But at the same time, I'm like, but I love females, like, and I love my husband. Like, I do not understand it myself. And then when I looked into polyamory, I was like, this is me. Like, this is so me. I love my husband with my whole heart, okay? And then I love my girlfriend that I have now. Like, come on, guys. It just is. I don't know how to explain to you. You like what you like. You like as many people as you like. You know, polyamory is consensual. Everyone knows of each other. It's open communication, not open like relationship, like you can smash whoever you want, unless that's in your boundaries, unless that's within your dynamic, you know. But in my dynamic, like, we keep everything tight, all right?
We gotta keep it tight, keep it right.
Happy coming out day. Stay strong. Be who you are. God still loves you, okay? That's the things that people don't get is like, God is still gonna love you regardless. He made you. He has a purpose for you. The way that you come out is your purpose that you are coming out, okay? Like, nobody else could tell you different. Everyone is different. Everyone has a different path. And the path that you're going on is your path. Just because people got other paths doesn't mean that's your path. Like, everybody's going on their different ways, and that's how it's supposed to be. So what's for you is for you. What you like is what you like. Get it right, get it tight, and stay lit. That's all I gotta say. Be happy, be you. Love you guys. And it's not a rough life. It's a rough moment. You will get past it, and you will own it.